Hi, this is an opportunity for me to share what it looks like to have a reading with me when you come sit across from me. It probably wouldn't be on this small table. I'm actually just in a space where it's easiest to use my camera on my computer right now, and I wanted to also be able to show you where the cards are, which means you can't see my face like you normally can. So I just think that's awkward. Anyway, this spread that I want to show you is called a wheel spread, and it's one that I like to use around the beginning of the year if people are looking for a snapshot of what their year might look like. It's also good around birthdays because that tends to be the start of a new cycle for people as well. So this is basically a 12-card draw. It takes longer than 30 minutes to get through, so this is one that if you're interested in, you probably want to contact me and we'll talk about it. It's also not in my shop right now. I'll probably put it up closer to January. So the spread happens after someone comes to me and says, I'm interested in knowing, by the way, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. I'm interested in knowing more about how my year is going to go. Can I just get a reading for the year? And it's basically general. There's nothing really specific. But we could get really tight in there and say, how will my relationship play out during the year, or how can I be more proactive in my relationship during the year, which is an even better question to ask. So what I would do then is after I shuffled the cards, and I shuffle them 3 times, if you're curious as to why, please feel free to ask. And then I'll lay out the cards in a clock pattern. It's always hard for me to get this exactly right. It never looks pretty like I want it to. And then we'll just start talking about them. So they'll get turned over one by one, and we'll talk about, okay, so this is the starting point. It's either January or it's your birthday. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then once we've talked about each one of these cards and what they mean as far as action for that month, or what to be aware of for that month, or what to be prepared for that month, then we'll take a look at, additionally, what's the pattern we're seeing. So our numbers, how are the numbers moving? How are the elements moving throughout the year? It'll give us an idea of your energy level, your experience level with what you're trying to work through. And then after doing that, then I'll split these up into their suits so I can start to see, you probably noticed this on some other readings, so I can start to see what you're working through and how. For the year, you'll be playing out some things. So it actually moves pretty quickly. I just reorganize everything. And it looks like there's everything here, but oh no, there's a little bit of everything here. That's why I'm running out of space. Including the majors. So then we'd have a conversation about why there's more swords, or why there is a declining number of each of these things except for these pentacles. I think it's interesting that there's 2, 2, 1, especially when there's an ace. There'd be some conversation around that. And then we'd look at the majors and how your progression of your approach to whatever the year is happening and what that means. So there's a lot of information to be gleaned from how it's organized in the wheel pattern and how it's organized by suit. We can have a conversation that could go on for a couple of hours probably. So if this is the type of thread that is interesting to you for either a birthday or a gift for someone else's birthday, or in January to see what you might be thinking of going for the year, then certainly contact me at comingoutttarot.com.